Need a bit of pressure in the lane, but it's not going to be an easy game for Zai's Axe for sure.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. And we are heading into our second.
He was starting to play League of Legends, but man, he's back in a big way. We might have a rumble here off the bat. It's ZYF up in front, taking some initial harassment from Puppey, and 3 heroes are going to come in. They get off the battle hunger. Just really wanted to secure this route. It's CTY engaging, but the cast will bounce. Oh, this could be bad for EHOME off the bat. DDC, the body blocks from Zai. Very nicely done. The lift not going to save him. And Secret get right back to work, taking the first blood and grabbing the bounty rune there, although Arteezy did not get the bounty rune bottom. That was grabbed by RTK, who harassed him pretty heavily here to start, but Arteezy's got a lot of regen, 7 tangos and a salve, so he was ready to trade.
And I like this from Secret this game. They've actually given the mid lane back to S4, who's playing the Shadow Fiend, a hero I thought they were incredibly successful with, but I don't like to see S4 playing those mech carriers that naturally just sit in the back of the fight.
The same moment, there's also action bottom. It looks like Zai is taking heavy rocket barrage damage. RTK able to surge away in the bottom lane. Zai, the man, in danger. Puppey with the body blocks. Beautiful blocks, but he's going to take the rocket barrage instead. Oh, he played so well to almost save Zai, but unfortunately, this is a gyrocopter, and that meant he was right there to take a hailstorm of rockets on round number 2.
Yeah,
that's a great ward to have. It's the first nighttime, and it's Lanham on the move. Puppey tank going deep within the trees. He's created a little nest, but it's a trap, Puppey. Oh, he's just cornered himself in the end. EHOME with the big tower dive. They'll get some experience, and now the pressure going out immediately. You can see Arteezy starting to constantly hit creeps. Wants to counter push this bottom lane a little bit. They know Darkseer's likely not here because of that lane ward, and in fact, he's not. RTK off in the woods, trying to play the jungle game. So for now, the tower pressure early going the way of EHOME, and well, TP actually getting canceled. Secret really not going to be able to defend this tower at this point. He's alone for now. He needs backup if he wants to get this kill. The ping's coming out. They're going to try to close the gap. RTK even surges forward, and it's right into a cask. Oh, the aggression. It might be too much. The cast not bouncing back. Can he get the neutral tonight? RTK, he wants it, but S4 says no. Shuts the door and takes down RTK, and that was a level 5 Darkseer at 6 minutes. Pretty high level of experience, and well, 300 experience swing the other way.
Yeah, and it just makes it even easier for S4 to lane against this Templar Assassin mid. He's not even doing a bad job. He doesn't really have any more jungle stamps to go back on, but it is naturally harder for the TA to go for that. She can eventually rely on this Ancient stack, but as you saw, I mean...
Oh, they're going on mid. S4 in trouble. There's the Meld Strike. They have it in the background. Puppey looking to hang on for now. They'll let CTY take the tower. Does he get another trap and go for this? He decides it's too risky. DDC was wrapping around as well, but they keep UYF deep behind enemy lines. If S4 stops for this camp, oh,
he's gonna actually run
no! Him. S4, they came from behind! Oh, ZYF making the plays. This is how Secret normally play. They really push it to the limit with their farm advantage. We saw it a lot through the group stage, but EHOME have been reading that, and they're looking to punish it, and now they want Puppey. Graves about to cool down here, but he's so much on his own. Even if he gets the Grave off, he won't. CTY looks to lop his head off, but it's actually DDC, the man to get the last. Or even more in the middle of the lane. You've got the sentry there as well, but both sentries just missing. And they're chasing a bit for more. Uh-oh, Kuro in danger here. The cast bouncing. Beautiful bounces from Kuro, but a follow-up trap, and they continue pursuit. In comes the anti-mage. RTK fairly low on money. He's going to surge his way forward. Still healthy in terms of HP, and they silence Arteezy. Can they focus some time? 5 seconds to go. The Grave, I don't know if it's enough. He runs the other way. Last auto tech. Can they get him to blink? He makes it. Arteezy survives. They surge. No vacuum. And now the turn. S4 marching back in.
He's got the move speed advantage.
There's the casket. It's going to bounce once to CTY. That's all they need for DDC. One more auto tech. They pound him down. ROTK also forced to run. Secret bouncing right back. They could have gone for an easier support kill, but they thought they had the bigger one, that juicy anti-mage, and the well-timed
decision. But CTY is going to do some...
they want S4 now. This one's going to be hard to escape from. Call down hits him once. He turns for the raise. He does bring RTK to a 3rd HP, but that's not enough for the kill. There, S4 with a good start to the fight. TP's gonna come, but Call Down was ready for this. Arteezy runs away. It only connects on Kuro, and now they pounded aside with the rocket barrage. Almost half his health gone. Lanham surrounded though in between two. Not that tanky anymore. Even Arteezy gonna get involved, but this leaves S4 to the wolves. There's the Grave, well placed. A cast that bounces beautifully. The wall zoning some of Secret back, but Arteezy rushes in. He tanks the rocket barrage. He's got to blink away and blinks to the south. That leaves Zai to be left for dead, and he'll be collected in the end by CTY. But oh, they found Kuro. He's way in deep. He does have a teleport scroll. Lift is ready, and they've also stolen the castle. They've got 2 ways to stop the TP. They'll start with the lift, and that's all they need. EHOME, it just feels like they're the stronger fighting lineup right now. A pretty decent engagement from Secret, but just didn't have the firepower.
Yeah, this is not where Secret's game is strong right now. They have to just get RTZ that Battle Fury so he can decide to split push, but
it's on Puppey, and swarming in his EHOME. They may even run into RTZ here. He blinks out. Oh no, RTZ, this could be a devastating retreat. Oh, just gets out of range of the call down. Can he make it out? Puppey, he'll be the man left behind for now. S4 not even gonna try to help him. Death by the Fade Bolt. They still hold the level 4 paralyzing cast. Will they find Kuro, the TP out? He'll make it. No vision on him, but the pressure mounts bottom. Arteezy, oh, 43 HP. Now Kuro, even when they survive, it's only barely. He wants this. He is going to get it along with the blink, but he's still got to farm that next item before he really comes online. In fact, they expect him to be at this camp, and Lanham is right about it. Arteezy silenced, quick TP out. What a reaction, but not enough. CTY slams the door with the Deso. And we see the anti-mage, not the most combat-worthy hero this early on. He's just not getting the space he's accustomed to. Now the blink forward, Zai trying to throw DDC back, throws at the Battle Hunger, he retreats, but good luck, my friend. Call down's there, maybe? Should take down to this. No, the Fade Bolt! Don't tell me he lives! Don't tell me he lives! No mercy, he's dead. But that's just a Rubik.
I's ready for this.
They're looking for the jump in. They've got the blink call. It's on to ZYF to go. The death ward to follow, but instantly canceled by RTK. Medical assistance has arrived, and they're going to turn it. EHOME now hunting for S4. The TP out will be canceled. No void. They got him. He's down as well. 3 crumble. ROTK, the man of the hour, saving his team and turning the fights. And Arteezy now, he'll be pushed off the lane. He's not going to be allowed to farm. He still doesn't have the Battle Fury. It's on its way now. Boy, he's going to have to dig deep if he wants to turn this back.
Playing with full information right now, whereas Kuro and Puppey, they're playing the guessing game. You saw at the top and here in this mid lane, they have no idea this is coming in.
They're going. They're on to S4. The back's there. The call down to follow. He's completely surrounded. Doesn't even get off a spell, but the Grave. It allows for a Requiem to turn this. And on to RTK to go. The Death Lord keeps on going. CTY trapped in the trees. He's got to get out and help the team. They lose 2. Oh, the blink will cool down, but the damage is done. And Arteezy says, wonderful. I'm going to cut the wave top. This tower will be mine. So much space. A lot of it feels like it came down to CTY getting caught in the trees. They couldn't do anything for the whole Death Ward. Just such good take. This. Is he going to chance it? You betcha. Onto the Ancient Stack he goes. RTK's in position on the high ground.
This is going to be
sees this. Arteezy got to be careful. He's back into a silence. He can't blink. The greed, it costs him now. EHOME get just about every creep. Oh, they just saw him and they knew. They knew what he wanted. That really hurts the economy.
Arteezy thought if he sees the Night Stalker coming, he can just blink out, but it was that play by ROTK to drag him back with a vacuum, cancel the animation, unable to do anything as they're just flailing.
Oak, and they head towards top.
Oh, they're actually going to spot him out. They're going to go for this as fast as they can, and this should be a kill for Secret.
Now CTY returns fire. Gem hits the deck. Sai tries to retreat with it. He survives with 10 HP. So low, but the turn. Arteezy also almost dead. There's a blink in 3 seconds. Arteezy's going to have his own blink in 1. Does he get the instant blink mount? No, he misses on both. The back too late. Arteezy heading back as quickly as possible. And now reinforcements arrive. They grab, not comes the creep cutting. And this is going to be the area where we see the most of Arteezy is just that kind of rim near the enemy side of the map. But uh-oh, somebody isn't so mobile. It's Puppey. Trapped in the trees, will end up going down. Meanwhile, mid CTY hoping that S4 dares to walk up the ramp. Oh, S4 DD room BKB, no TP, no TP for S4 in trouble. There's the first trap. He could be out of this slow and try to man fight. He's gonna go for the Requiem, but no chance in hell. Even through the damage of the Requiem, and it was a lot. The double wreck answered it anyway. Zai finishing with his own blink call. He's not going to kick the urn. Stepping a potential blink out. Now they silence him. Anti-Mage Illusions working on the carries here. Zion a bit of danger. S4 there to usher them away, but blinking forward. It's CTY the crit. Not coming out, but the back now. S4 Grave, a beautiful goal. And the downward looking goal. Kuro with the damage. Not enough though. Now he's on the run too. S4 may also fall as RTK. CTY cutting off the path of retreat and executing Secret inside their own base. Heroics were attempted here. But Body still hitting the floor in numbers, and with a lone catapult mid, they may just try to high ground it now.
Oh, EHOME's just gonna go for bottom.
They want bottom
right now. They realize even if S4 has a buyback, he can't really do anything with just 9 souls on it.
The time grows desperate.
Long outlived its usefulness. The Ring of Agala is the same.
Zai making me nervous here. Now the Blue Blade. S4 slaughtered. He can't even make a move. Oh, Jesus.
He does have the buyback, but it'll be with 11 souls.
He's even walks into this. He's going to try to start the fight. There's the 2-0 call. Mana Void! Mana Void! Oh, he does end up going down. 800 gold going RTZ way. What a big fight for Secret. ROTK frantically scrambling. EHOME have to be nervous now. The call down comes in. Gyrocopter arriving and looking to hold the lines. Stand strong, men, but there's the Kuro Deathward from the high ground. Pounding into ZYF here. Back, turning it on RTZ. Can he win the fight? He looks to Blake, but he's got no Manta. And ZYF bails them out. Now the Blake. Ion Shell. Kuro down. Even with the most miraculous fights, it pales in comparison to the raw damage output of EHOME. And without even a second of hesitation, Arteezy insta buyback, purchases a Basher. He won't have a second life for a very long time now.
That's ZYF in a nutshell. CTY, that's
to the support, if nothing else, in these fights.
Arteezy, he's caught out
he
here.
just bought back. Oh, he's thrown to the low ground. That's pretty fortunate. Now the turn. Arteezy, one auto tech blinking out, but it's Zai who's left behind. Zai in a bit of trouble. Can he make his way out there? The Ghost Scepter desperately hanging on, but going back in. Arteezy, he charged in again. It'll pay with his life, and with no Arteezy, this is going to be nigh impossible for Secret. Massacred under the blazing guns of ZYF and CTY's endless crit. There's another. EHOME have done it. They 2-0 Secret, and they move forward here in the winner bracket. A shocker for Secret and fans around the world, but what a solid showing it was.
I mean, EHOME took care of business. Neither of those games even looked particularly close. In the first game, Secret had the advantage, but EHOME staying strong in that second game. I mean, I thought Secret was going to bounce back to turn in a dominant game 2, but EHOME, from start to finish, the laning phase on, they had an objective in mind, clear-cut victory. ROTK doesn't even look that hype. He's like, I'm here to do business. This one best of 3 doesn't matter.